morning, everybody. My name is Mark Laframboise. I'm from Politics and Prose Bookstore in Washington, D.C. It is my pleasure to welcome you this morning to the first ever NAIBA morning show, at least in this incarnation. Like I said, I am Mark, and this is my co-host, Susan from Breathe Books and here in Baltimore. And I'm going to hand it off to Susan to do more introductions.
All right. So good morning, everybody. Welcome to my fair city. We call this Charm City. We have a lot of charm, and we don't have a lot of crime. But it's a great city, so I hope that you get a chance to go out and see a little bit. My store is only about 4 miles north of here, so I can tell you how to get there if you're interested in visiting. That's enough about me. I just want to mention if you have cell phones, you might want to turn them to off or mute or something like that, so you don't interrupt the flow of our wonderful morning show here. We're very excited. So today what we have going on, John Welch is going to talk to us about the state of the bookselling industry. Pat Cooks and Kristen McLean are going to talk to us about children's books a little bit later. Joe Drabiak, the inimitable Joe Drabiak from Chester County Books, is going to introduce a cooking segment for us, which should be very exciting. Sean Kincannon of Parson Weems will bring us a weather report. And Chris Finan will be speaking about ASFI, the American Booksellers Foundation Expression. I can never express myself. And Steve Wallace from Unbridled Books will be speaking about his new book, Cranioclepty. We'll be learning all about that. And Jen Northington, my new manager, so excited. And John Welch will also be speaking about ebooks. So we have a lot going on this morning, so we're just going to go right on with the show, and I introduce John. John is the owner of Talking Leaves Books. They have 2 locations in Buffalo, and John has been in the industry for a long time, and so he's going to bring us up to date in 2 minutes or less on what's happening in the industry.
He's got 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
I'm Jonathan Welch, not John Mutter, and this is the NAIBA News Breakdown. The intense media coverage of the release of Dan Brown's lost symbol, Ted Kennedy's True Compass, and the impending release of Sarah Palin's Going Rouge has kept books in the news, but also drawn many stories of significance. Among them, both Amazon and Barnes & Noble have begun pressuring those who sell to the public through links on their websites to either eliminate all other sellers or to hide them deeper on the page, both perhaps fearing that increasing visibility of ABA's IndieBound program and author pressure for multiple links will diminish their own sales. The ebook world has been roiling with rumors that Apple is working on and soon to announce an ebook tablet reader that will knock Amazon's Kindle off the charts. B&N is making deals left and right to strengthen its position in the ebook marketplace. A school in Massachusetts has unloaded all of its books, moving to an all-digital, all-electronic learning center, saying that books take up too much space. They will be replaced by a room with 3 large flat-screen televisions to display data from the internet and 18 ebook readers for the 445 students to share. The Borders chain is still on life support, with a new board of directors including no one from the world of books. A New Orleans study by the firm Civic Economics has found that local retailers generate twice the annual sales, recirculate revenues within the local economy at twice the rate, and on a per square foot basis have 4 times the economic impact of chain stores. Connecticut failed to join New York and a few other states in agreeing to tax in-state sales for internet-based retailers like Amazon, while Amazon has threatened to cut its ties to affiliates in states that consider sales tax on those sales. Booksellers can resume calling those crispy fried potatoes French fries after the French National Book Center published a list of 460 independent booksellers belonging to 400 stores who have earned the new 3-year quality label. To qualify, booksellers had to prove independence, diversity of stock, quality of staff and services, strong events programs, and commitment to books. One benefit of winning is exoneration from the personal payroll tax. Just days after Harper's announcement that it will release Sarah Palin's new book, the former vice presidential candidate and Alaska governor became a former author. Having finished the work of writing the book, Ms. Palin has announced that her work is done, and having served her readers, she is ready to move on to the next phase of her life. She also expressed surprise and discomfort when she found out that the publishing business is actually part of the media. In related publishing news, President Barack Obama is still black and still an author. This fits in. CBS producer accused of blackmailing late-night host David Letterman has just signed a $2 million contract for a tell-all book with Simon & Schuster, a division of the same corporate family as CBS. Perhaps he should have just gone to the top in the beginning. And finally, in a story just being broken as we went on the air, the ABA and HBO have announced a joint production agreement to produce a series of programs and/or movies for HBO featuring independent booksellers and independent bookstores located initially in Rust Belt and Mid-Atlantic cities. Citing the popularity of the years over the years of cities like Milwaukee, Scranton, Pittsburgh, Buffalo, and Baltimore as the locale for TV programs, and the popularity of bookstores as the locus for many shows, and the notes and thousands of bookseller applications from stores all around the country about how bookselling is the perfect job, HBO officials and ABA board have garnered interest and commitment from writers like Tom Fontana, David Milch, David Simon, Ann Tyler, Laura Lippman, Bill Bissinger, Mark Loudon, John Ridley, Harvey Pitar, George Calatanos, Lisa Stadley, and many others to participate. The ABA's Laura Pfeiffer noted that the warmth and comfort of an independent store setting compares more than favorably with the cold clinical hospital or hyper-tense law office or police precinct, and that the store showcased as much warmth, wealth, drama, poignancy, romance, and anxiety as any of the more common TV settings. This deal will also works with the ABA to spread and buy the local and indie-bound message effectively, he added. Akashic Press, with its series of specific local noir connections, has signed on as a consultant. Amazon's usually voluble Jeff Bezos, this is no comment, was unadorned by his high-pitched cackle when asked his opinion on this new development. That's the Neighborhood News Breakdown. Stay with the program, and remember, don't believe everything you hear.